Well, good morning. It's Monday. This song is dedicated to all you truckers out there. Yep. It's the 19th of February. Yeah, this month's rolling by real quick. It was just Christmas the other day. Needless to say, if you read the memo, yeah, today is not President's Day. How can you have a president? How can you have President's Day without a president? Oh, it's that time again, huh? All right, that went quick. So, yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? How you doing? Yep, it's Tress. Trusting God first. Yep, solo. Yeah. Shift kicker had to do community service last night, and she was up all night with her neighbor trying to assist her, and yeah, she's taking her federal holiday off. So I don't know if she's still in chat or not, or she went to lay down, but I'm pretty sure she went to lay down. So let's get this thing going. Um, Much prayers for her, and much love. Congratulations, by the way, Shift, if you're laying there listening. She did reach over 1,000 subscribers. Way to go, people. Nice job. Couldn't happen to a better person. All right, so it's currently 40 degrees and sunny here in west central Texas. Supposed to get up to like 73. It's going to be like that all week. Woohoo! Until, of course, Friday. Then we get a little cold spell again. So let's see. Good morning, Thomas Hill. Joe from Grow Big TV. Good morning. Gold Sniping Farmer. Come on, son. I can say that. I'm about your age or older. And there's Thomas Hill again. John Camper. Al Bundy. Good morning, y'all. And AB. Good morning. Yep, it's party time. Yeah. All right. Check your tracking. All right. Let me do this real quick. Where is it? Nope. Almost sent the YouTube one instead. Oh, AB. Are you at? Yeah. Well, we're not actually celebrating the birthdays. They just put it as President's Day, and you cannot celebrate President's Day when you don't have a president. I don't care what the Democrats or the liberals say. We do not have a person ahead of our country. So if we did, then he needs to take his head out of his ass and start doing things for the people and by the people, not by his agenda and his freaking handlers. So, yeah, but hey, what do I know? All right, let me turn these things off. Oh, wait, I know what I was going to do. All right. I don't know what AB's doing, but I'm going to go ahead and post this there, see if he wants to come up. Maybe the co-host again. Oh, and there goes YouTube, freaking going all the way back because I post something on YouTube. So, y'all like my pretty background? Yeah, that was the 6th of January. Yeah, I agree with that too. You know, the sad part is we probably won't hear nothing from Potato Head. We're probably going to hear a mess load of shit and videos and all that from freaking O'Bunker, you know, and I don't even want to hear him. No qualifications because of his tan. Yeah, I don't think so. He negotiated with terrorists by giving that money to Iran, and Biden's doing it other ways. But here it is, the Balchinian king himself.
Yep, I've been making sure I didn't get any hate mail from what I said last night.
Oh, no hate mail?
Not
Damn,
yet.
mine didn't go through. Damn it. Damn, just mess with you. All right. How you doing this morning, brother? You haven't even moved from your freaking vehicle. The only
Oh yeah, I moved. I'm still in it. We just moved from point A to point B, trying to get back to point A.
Oh, okay. Because all you did is turn the light on. You had that blue light on last night. Now you got a extra light. We can see you got a beard. So
Yeah, it's daytime. I'm just waiting on these clowns to. They got me unloaded. I'm just waiting on my paperwork.
yeah. Hey, happy chappy, nanu. Ah, they still haven't unloaded you, huh?
Oh, I'm unloaded. Yeah, I just got to wait till get the green light and they call and say, "Here's your paperwork."
Oh. So I got a question for you.
Shoot.
It's a trucker question. You got a load in the back, and you drive irresponsibly and drop some of your load all over inside your trailer, and you back up to that warehouse where you're delivering. Whose responsibility is to pick up everything you freaking dropped?
Well, the way things since the coronavirus, we used to be able to go inside a lot of these places. You can't. So it's on them. I mean, uh, if it's food, and this is the rule, if it's food and it hits the floor,
Yeah.
they won't accept it. They'll just leave it in your trailer.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the chicken that I haul, I have not had one pallet fall over ever with them in quite a few years. They do a good job. They do it differently. They got these plastic trays that they make pallets out of and stack it up,
Yeah.
and then they wrap it with plastic, and they just do a good job. Plus, I just got the green light. I'll get a phone call here in a minute. I'll have to jump off. They'll call me. Go, your paperwork's ready.
Okay.
Slamming brakes and things like that, which sends product forward.
Yeah.
And if they properly do it, there's no gap in between your product and the nose of the trailer. You won't have no issues.
Yeah.
You don't have enough horsepower to gas the truck and make the stuff go backwards. I mean, they put load locks in there, but it's useless really. But yeah, that's the rule of thumb. If the product hits the floor, they won't accept it.
I was always wondering. So I used to unload trucks all the time, and the last one I unloaded, I basically told the director where to go. Because the driver he had wrapped pallets of donations, and it was all over the freaking place. I'm talking about like 6 pallets. Busted bottles, liquid, all that. And she wanted us to manually pick it up and then mop and clean his freaking back of his truck for him.
Because you know why? Somebody stroked her, probably. That's how it goes.
Yeah, but needless to say, she didn't realize she's not the director anymore because after she fired me and made a phone call to my connections where we got the truck from, And yeah, I've been a buddy of his for over 40 years, and yeah, he made one call, and the board
You're
fired.
fired.
Yep. And then they tried getting me come back, and I said, "You can pay me enough to come back. Fuck y'all." So it was just
Damn it,
funny.
man.
Yep.
Well, it's like his place. Now this is they are employees of the company. The other place, it's the same company. They have Capstone.
Yep.
And if anybody's on here and they've worked for Capstone, I'm sorry to offend you, but they suck.
Yep.
They suck. They get tax breaks, which I got nothing against hiring somebody to come out of jail.
Yep.
But most of the time, what I've seen with them is, I mean, every now and then you get somebody that wants to work and do good and all that.
Yep.
But most of the time, it's just they don't give two shits, you know.
Yep. Well, that's the driver I was dealing with. Was like, well, you know, I can't unload and get a forklift to unload this thing. It's going to be hours. I'm doing it manually.
Manually.
Yeah. And I said, why don't you come out and help since you unloaded it? And he freaking threw a fit. He's like, oh, all I'm supposed to do is drive. No, you're supposed to bring the product here ready to be unloaded, not freaking tossed over the place.
It's real simple when you see something like that. You can tell if you open up a trailer,
Yeah.
if it's driver error or
oh no, you can
whoever loaded
it was all driver. I mean,
yeah, driving like a damn maniac, slamming the brakes on.
Yeah.
Try not to do that. I mean,
yeah.
When it's been a long time since I've had product rejected, and it happens a lot in the produce because, like I say, it's watermelon season, and even though the buyer for the grocery store, grocery chain, whatever it is, they may have too many watermelons, and there might be nothing wrong with the watermelons. They'll just say rejected, they're bad, and ain't a damn thing wrong with them. So then you have to. A lot of times you'll either find another buyer, or they tell you to go donate it. I've donated a lot of chicken to the. I haven't done it in a while, but homeless shelter. One time they put 3 pallets, and they didn't even order chicken livers. Northeast Georgia Food Bank got 3 pallets of chicken livers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I would have used to go fishing. That's about all I would have done with it.
That's what I did. I got some. I went in there and I said, look, dude, I just want because it was in these little buckets, little small containers. I said, I want 6 or 8 because I was fixing to go down to Florida, and we I put my fish traps out in the river.
Yeah.
And I'll put them in pantyhose and a couple of cans of sardines in there, maybe a piece of fish, and then we'll come back a couple of days and you'll have all kinds of goodies in there. You'll have fish and crab.
Yeah. Good morning,
Okay.
Vicky Soros. Orlis. Sorry. No copying me yet.
Vicky Soros. God, spit it out, dumbass.
You see, I don't have no coffee in me, so I got an excuse. You just ain't awake. That's your excuse.
I got me a good nap, about a 2-hour nap this morning, and when I woke up, the truck was shaking, and I said, "Let's get up. Won't be long now. They're on the job." No, you used to be able to go in these places. I haven't been to Publix in a while. The distribution center down there close to Atlanta. I used to go in there and I'd even help them. This place here, before he got bought out, it was CNS, and I used to go in there and help them. Anything, get my ass out of here faster.
Yeah.
They don't allow that no more.
Yeah. That's kind of freaking stupid, though. They haven't realized. I saw a story this morning that they did research and what they learned about the mask and how they don't work. Yeah, exactly. I didn't have to read the story. We already knew about it when it first started.
Well, it was something to make people conform. We're going to make sure that all y'all are slaves to us, and you're going to conform and wear the mask.
Yeah. I read another story last night. They're talking about how the Jabberwocky was changing the DNA of people internally and causing more cancers.
I've got a neighbor that thinks her and her son may have it. I don't know.
Yep. So needless to say, yep.
It was, in my opinion, it was a, BIOW. I think they spiced this thing up and released it somehow, somewhere. That's just my opinion. What I've listened to doctors, and then the shedding was real. I've seen my wife get shedding, but that was just a weak one, man. Wait till they come out with a really good one. I think they got it in the works, but we'll see. Yep. Make sure that your immune system is strong. That's what I try to do. I try to pump the immune system up to fight these things off.
Well, if you need any pumping done, see Happy Chappy. will gladly probe you and
Probe me.
inject some of that alien
Serum.
stuff there. Yeah, in order to boost your immune system, as you say.
I think I'll pass. It's like my saying. It's like my saying with my weed friends. I think I'll pass on the grass
Yeah,
while they're all partaking in the celebration.
yeah,
And they do it intentionally. You know, they get on here and get on camera, and while I'm driving, and they get all happy, and I'm stressed out going up and down the road,
yeah.
dealing with dumb shits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in fact, while I'm sitting here, why don't we spray the dash and clean it a little bit? Clean house.
See, Happy Chap says 1 in 4 like it. Hey,
Wonderful.
Joel. Good morning. How you doing? Good to see you.
Well, you can probably, if he's not back, you can probably charge for that. You know, my understanding.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure he probably files with Medicare or something to get his money. But so I guess you're not going across a certain northern line today.
Hell
Well,
no, I ain't been. That's like I said last night. I've not been up north, and oh golly, I'm trying to think the last time I. North Carolina is the furthest I've been in 10 years. I'm not, and that's what I said last night. I chose not to go up there for the simple fact of the cost of doing business there, and then all the, the shit on the roads. Too many people, and they drive like. I mean, they're even worse. But they, sadly, they moved down here, and I got to contend with them
yeah.
driving
Good
here
morning,
now.
Ninja.
We'll see how this plays out. I mean, I'm not against it, but as long as these clowns are in office,
Yep.
you might go to jail.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we'll start arresting people. That's all they can do.
If it gets bad, yeah, if they were to stop, stopping the roads like a certain 3-letter group could get out there and stand in the road,
Yep.
and they didn't get in no trouble. But I'm sure if I was to do that and stop traffic from moving, oh yeah, the 3 hots and a cot. There they are calling. I'll be back.
All right. Yep. So we'll see where it goes because you just don't know with the people supposedly in charge. But here's something a lot of people haven't talked about and probably don't mention it. The problems in Mexico with the cartels. The cartels basically run everything in Mexico now. At one time, they used to have to ask permission from the politicians and law enforcement they could do something. Now it's law enforcement and the politicians asking the cartels if they can do something. That's why we have such a big issue with the fentanyl and everything else getting smuggled across. Don't believe me? Do your own research. You'll see it. You'll find out. And that's why Texas has declared war on the cartels. And basically throwing both our fingers up to Washington. We're not going to freaking listen to them until they start doing what our basic rights that they're supposed to by protecting the citizens of Texas. And I don't care what Biden and the politicians say. We got so many blue freaking politicians here trying to freaking throw their word in there. We got one, and I won't mention his name, but if you're in Texas, you've seen his freaking advertisement. Oh, he grew up. He didn't know his daddy because his daddy didn't stick around. But now his wife had so many problems with her pregnancy, but they finally had their kid. And he supports doing away with the anti-abortion laws that Texas has. You know what? Like I tell everybody else, you don't like our state? Move the fuck out. Move to Mexico. It's cheaper to get an abortion down there anyway. You know? So how can a person that didn't grow up with a daddy, try to talk about women's rights to terminate a freaking child when he doesn't even know what it is to actually be a parent? Yeah, I'll call him out. I don't even need to say his name because all the Texans freaking seen the commercial knew exactly who I'm talking about. That's why we don't vote these fuckers in. We need to get rid of them, kick them out of the freaking state. Now, I have another politician in New York. No, no, actually, it was a lawyer. I won't say the name. You can see the videos. It's on TikTok. He's talking about, oh, way to solve crime is just stop freaking calling stuff a crime. A lawyer. So, murder, according to this thing, murder won't be murder anymore if he has his way of doing it. It's just something that happens all the time. Welcome back to the Wild Wild West. And that's kind of funny because I looked at it and I watched the commercial. Not about 15 years ago, all you saw on TV is people complaining about black people getting killed by white people. Well, most of the crimes are committed by black people, especially in his state. And he wants to do away with murder. And he's a black person. Doesn't he know his odds of getting killed are freaking just jumped up 70%, or they pushed something like that? Now, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but I'm just going off of what they freaking pushed, their freaking agenda. So I say, I don't listen to their plan. There ain't no freaking plan. The plan is in the Constitution. Everything else is just a farce. Okay, I'm going back to chat roll back. I'm going to say Happy Chappy's only reading. Hola, all senors, Happy Chappy. Let's see how that freaking closed caption comes out. Probably come out Chinese because I think I changed it to Chinese or Japanese. Unless he has his in English, then he'll get it translated. I don't know. So, another thing I was thinking about last night, because I tried to stay off the stream as much as possible last night, I need a break. One of my eyes had bothered me. I think I'm getting a sty or something in it. And I'm like, I think most people need to realize, because we got so many people that don't want to freaking work for a living. They want the government to take care of them. They can't man up or woman up. And yeah, I'm going to say women in there too. Because you ain't no princess. And if you're over the age of 18, you should be no mama's boy no more. So, yeah, sign up. But all I got to say, the only difference between a man and a woman is a woman can have a baby, but she can't have a baby without the man. So which one's more important, the chicken or the egg? Well, I'm going to say it's going to be, the one that inseminates the egg more, for one, because women outnumber us worldwide and in the States. Two, there's plenty of hoes out there that don't want to have freaking kids, just want to abort them. So we could take them out of the conquest. Yeah, it's your right to go and kill babies, but you know what? While you're doing that, here's a gun. Go fight for your country and kill some freaking terrorists. Yeah. Oh, now you don't want to. Now you don't want to freaking step up to the plate. No, sorry, you don't have a choice now. Yeah. Sucks to be a woman nowadays because you're caught in the catch-22. And women don't get mad at me. I'm just saying what's out there and what's right. And you don't like it, well, you let it get this far with feminism and everything else. Because back in the day, we used to not care. We would protect women because, even in the Bible, women is the weaker sex. It's man's job to protect them. But when women think they got all the privileges in the world and can treat men like shit, you know what? You ain't got no privileges no more. You hit the wall. You can't have no kids. You don't want no kids. Go fight. Protect the country. Earn your rights. Oh, I know that's going to piss off some people, but you know what? Hey, facts are facts. Don't like it? Start up a stream and say your version of it. And let's see if you're not on TikTok or YouTube. People talk bad about you because your theory is wrong. The only one you'll see me on is if they want to talk about me and I'm such a peon they won't put me on would be The View. I'd destroy them if they ever invited me to The View. Now, first of all, I'd be like, I ain't going up there with that freaking dog, Whoopi Goldberg. No. She got Alpo freaking falling off her chin and shit. Nope. But either way, let's get back on target. Yeah, The cartels. Do you know most of the cartels that are running everything in Mexico, they're in the U.S. And you got to think about how they freaking did it to take over the power in Mexico. Think about it. They're doing the same thing in the U.S. Now, I'm not calling out any specific cartel. I'm just saying blunt out there. So if any of them are listening and they get offended, hey, I didn't call you out. If you get butthurt, like I tell everybody else, go watch another channel. Go watch The View. Whoopi will freaking console you. But yeah, I'm sorry. I was reading chat at the time also. Oh, Bunny wants to see the me versus The View. Yeah, it'd be hilarious. They'd be done. They'd be done. I guarantee I'll piss them all off where they stand up and freaking walk out. But yeah. And let's see, what else? Yeah, they're in their government. They're in our communities. They're freaking doing crime. And if you happen to live in certain states that have the no-go zones, they're already there. They're already running their police states, their governments in there, and all that other stuff. So, we rag on the people that are just waking up or the woke crowd. Some people in our crowd haven't woken up either. So, yeah. You don't believe me? You go walk into Walmart. Where do you think I don't go to Walmart? The next mass shooting, I believe, is going to be in a Walmart. Yep. Yeah, I have no intel on it. I just got a funny feeling because look at it. Where you get a lot of people all at once. It ain't the malls no more. Hell, it ain't the movie theaters. So, next best place is Walmart. You got a couple of hundred to 1,000 people in that store all at once. So, yeah. And so much as you see our law enforcement doesn't respond. You can call and they show up after the fact to either take pictures, take a report from any witnesses, and then they'll check up on it and get back to you. Hell, they don't even show up for car accidents anymore. And I haven't seen no paperwork showing that they're not supposed to respond to car accidents no more. Hey, good morning, longboarding mom. Yeah. Yeah, we got them coming through here so much it's ridiculous, and I don't mind if they do it the legal way. That's one thing, but we got ones that they wait till the light changes and the crosswalk says "Do not cross." They start walking when traffic's trying to go, so they cause more traffic freaking problems than anything else. I think they're starting to realize guys start honking and I just go through. You're gonna cross when you're not supposed to. Crosswalk, no crosswalk. I'm honking the horn and stepping on it. They move real quick. If you can't understand sign language, then you need to leave the hell out of the country completely. Not even ask you to read English, which you should be required to, along with speaking with it. And it could be the UK English too. Every other word's God save the Queen. The Queen is dead. Yep. Long live the prostate king. Yeah, as I call him. It's your Friday. Woohoo! Oh, wow. See, I wouldn't even cuss at the freaking people that work at Walmart because they don't know what the hell they're doing. We know they didn't get no freaking training before they gave him a smock. Said, okay, go over there and pretend to be working. Yeah, you might be right, Hit Girl, if you say there's a naked lady. Yeah. It just depends on who's patrolling, whose area it is. Yeah. It was like the other day on Valentine's Day. I took my kid and his daughter out to go eat, and we waited 2 hours. We probably sat down. Everybody else had reservations, was in line ahead of us, and all that. They're getting irate, threatening this, cussing. Like, what for? There's nothing you could do. It's up to the manager. And you're yelling at the freaking hostess or the host. They can't do shit. And the manager wouldn't come out. Supposedly is in the back trying to help the cooks for almost 2 hours of saying, oh, all the orders are so backed up in the kitchen. We're trying to catch up. They wouldn't even seat people until they caught up with the orders. And then we find out the orders is because they're taking all the takeout orders. Yeah, I know, I'm repeating it again. But I had to do that because I saw AB coming back up. You're back.
We're out of there. Do my paperwork, send all my bills in, and let's head to the house because it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day here.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be like that all week here. I can't wait.
That's what they're saying here, thankfully. We need some sunshine.
Yeah. So, looks like I'm going to go to the gun store today.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to go look at some more 15s. They ain't got no 50 cals. Even though I did find a Browning, but I didn't like the price on it, so I may go look at it.
Why? Let me ask. It's like people that they get these 300 Winchester mags to deer hunt. It's a little bit overkill. Yeah. I could do the same thing with a 22 Magnum.
Yep.
They're fun to shoot. I mean, I've been getting that Bud's gun store and Smoky Mountain Guns.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're supposed to be lower end ARs, but pretty good prices.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't realize even the lower end ARs, they're all military specs. Yeah, you'll have to buy the additions you want to make look cool and all that. I just wanted to work the way it needs to. And I need a 22 one. So, and I'm looking at
I bought my son Walther makes it, but it's under another name.
Yeah.
And it's a 22, and it shoots nice.
Yeah.
I bought a Savage 64. I come across it. I had to fight for this because they threw this sale up, and it was $99. It's a Savage Bull Barrel semi-automatic 22. And when I called, that was a misprint. I called 2 different bosses above them, and finally, after raising hell, they had to sell it to me because I had a picture of it.
Yeah.
And
advertisement.
Yep. I finally got it, and it's at 100 yards. It's awesome.
Yep.
And they finally come out with a bigger mag because they only had I think it's 10 shot. Savage is bad about that.
Yeah.
And they finally come out with a 20 round.
Yeah. Ginger Ninja, I'm not worried about no list because they got me in all the lists already.
Oh yeah, he's a vet. You got a bull. You've had a bullseye on the back of your head. They don't like y'all.
Yeah.
Especially the old ones.
But that's okay because every time they keep freaking going on my foul, they get this. It only goes to a certain point and then they got to stop. So, yeah, I put my name on the list.
How many vets are alive now? It's got to be millions.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like anywhere from 3 to 5 million strong right now. Veterans.
I'm assuming you're a member of USAA, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been with them a long time, and it ain't what it used to be. And I started having issues with the insurance, and so I got away from the insurance. I still have a checking account there, but the USAA ain't what they used to be. And then, for a long time, I thought they were a credit union, and they're not. They're a bank.
Yep, they're straight out bank. Yep.
Navy, I do a lot of dealings with Navy, but We'll have to have a chat about that offline. My personal feelings about Navy Federal Credit Union.
Yeah, well, I won't deal with them. Let's just put it that way.
You won't deal with Navy?
Nope. Nope.
You've had bad experience?
Yep. Oh, they have one here on base, which is kind of funny. It's a Navy credit union, but it's an Air Force base. Think about it.
Oh, I know. Navy's everywhere. Now, I tell you who I have. See, I got another one. Tinker Federal Credit Union when I worked the oil field.
Yeah.
And my pickup truck's financed through them. And I've had nothing but great dealings with them.
Yep. So, yeah, but USA definitely has changed. I've been with them since I was 16. Because my mom worked for them for 30-something years.
Yeah, as soon as I became old enough to drive, I was on their insurance. And then I was, believe it or not, I was wild as hell. And they threw me off before I was 18. And it took till I got married before I got back on there.
Mm-hmm.
But when they started advertising, football games and stuff like that, that's when I feel like they went downhill. Because it was cream of the crop got in there, you know. Like everything else, it went to shit.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Adam. Nope, you just dug your own hole, buddy. You probably didn't see the memo this morning, but today is not, according to George Washington, today is not President's Day. You have to have a president to celebrate President's Day. We do not have a president. He does not enforce laws according to his executive powers he's supposed to do, and
The number one job, and this clown don't even do it. It's just to protect the country. That's their main job. The rest of this is all bullshit.
And remember, he ordered the vice president to be the border czar. Look how bad the border is.
It's doing great down there.
He should have fired her right off the bat.
All part of the plan. Trust the plan.
I think Pelosi probably would have been a whole lot better as a border czar. At least she'd be down in Tijuana drinking. Talk to him down there.
Did you see the video of a bunch of them showed up at her house and she had a damn come apart on them, told them all go back to China? I thought that was funny as hell.
No, I haven't seen that.
It was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, you look for it. Yeah, she's giving them hell. So y'all just need to go back to China.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Nancy. She's a piece of work.
Yeah. I wanted to comment last night on, what was it y'all are talking about on? It was after you stopped talking about the trucker stuff. And I wanted to mention old Miss Pocahontas, but I couldn't remember her freaking name. I can't now.
Oh, God, I see her face. Yeah, Elizabeth.
For fraud. Why didn't they get her for fraud? She went to freaking college all those years for free because she was an Indian. And you look at it now, she wasn't. So they got those federal forms, so it's federal fraud. Why ain't she in jail? Why didn't they freaking charge her millions of dollars? Yeah, think about
it. They're part of the club, and we're not.
Mm-hmm.
But a day of reckoning is coming. At one point, I would never date stamp it, but it's like we said last night. It's this thing in New York. People are starting to grasp things and see things. And my wife called me this morning. She was talking about. She goes, "I guess you were right. Fawnay." They're trying to say Fawnay now because Fanny sounds like just a nasty Southern name. Fawnay had her dress on backwards. I told her. I said, she goes, I looked at it this morning. You're right. What kind of shit show is that? I said, it's a fun one. Welcome to Fulton County.
Mm-hmm.
Krista she spends more time than we do watching stuff here in the United States. And she's watched every bit of that whole deal with them getting on the stand there. Yeah, she was giving me shit last night.
Well, I hope the truckers at least get something accomplished that they wanted to off their list. I don't think they're going to get everything, but I think they may be able to get one or two things.
I just go by previous experience. I remember when they all went, because I got banned from several of their groups because I was like, y'all are going about this all wrong, and they did.
Yeah.
Don't just show up there with 50 or 50 trucks and illegally park around there, and then think you want it because Trump come out and gave you a couple of hats and some pins
Yeah.
and said we'll make it all work out. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like I said last night, I don't want to see good people do without food or anything, but you got to cut the politicians off.
Yeah. Well, I
The
ain't
ones
worried
that are
about
actually
it.
doing it.
They're all freaking Smurfs.
Yeah.
A couple of Smurfs freaking starve. Oh well, they should have stocked up. You know, let's check
Yeah.
on their agenda where they're spreading the love. When one neighbor's hurting and the other neighbors help out. Let's see if they'll do that. Nope, they'll be over there freaking breaking in, taking TVs, Nikes. I don't even know the brand name of the purses and shoes and shit, but they'll be doing that instead of getting the food.
Michael Coors and Gucci bags and all that.
Yeah, they'll be taking all the Bud Light from the liquor stores and leaving the hardcore liquor there. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just so thankful to the trucking gods that I have not had to. I'd quit. I've told my wife if I was to have to go back over the road and live out here on the road again, I'd cut my license up. I'm done. I'm thankful.
See, I see you as a good person to be an ice cream truck vendor.
Ice cream truck vendor.
Yeah.
No,
You
thank
drive
you.
around
That's
and have your headphones on, and
That's all sketchy as hell.
You'll probably make a lot more money.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Of course, you might get rolled by the freaking 8-year-olds, so they're freaking running in groups too. So
Yeah, they'll ambush me.
yeah,
To stick up. We're taking all your combs.
You gotta think about it. They see a taco truck and they see you. They're gonna mug the crap out of the taco truck first, and you're driving by and see
Second.
that. You just keep driving. Yeah, you just keep driving.
Oh, stop.
You're dessert. You're the afterthought. So that's why I'm trying to put you in a safety. Still on the road, but
Safety first.
yeah,
I get you. I appreciate that.
yeah. I would have said taco truck, but because you got connection with a chicken, but you can make chicken tacos, but then that would put you in danger. I don't know.
Damn, what is? Oh, that's tomorrow. I'm gonna have to cook some local pollo tomorrow.
See, June Energy says we need a pressure washer that does it. Political enema for the whole system and start over. Make people learn the Constitution as they can't work there. Yep. Oh, I've been saying that. Get rid of all the freaking interns. Get rid of all the freaking assistants and all that. They don't need all that shit.
Read your stuff, your bills that you're signing too, instead of having somebody else read it, interpret, and get rid of the damn lobbyists.
Mm-hmm.
They should be criminalized. But that's the system.
Yep.
That's why we won't never. A commoner will never be elected to office because and if you do, they'll off you.
I know, didn't they? Didn't they vote the guy that was trying to show up in sweats all the time?
Oh, Fetterman.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was basically a. Yeah, they just put him in there. He probably didn't even win his election either.
The Democratic Party seems to be imploding because what is her name? Rashid Tlaib, whatever she's going. I think you need to not vote for Biden. She didn't really say that, but she just said in the election you need to put undetermined or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're acting somewhat like the Republican Party. They're starting to eat themselves and not get along.
Yeah. Well, the story I read this morning about Pence is trying to tell the Republican Party to vote for a better candidate in the Republican Party.
Yeah, Nikki Haley.
No. It's just basically somebody other than the letter T. So, and yeah, he didn't mention Nikki Haley. I thought she dropped out. Didn't she finally drop out?
Nope. She's gonna do the South Carolina thing, and I don't know if that'll end her there because the money trail that's behind her, dirty money.
So she's being the that lurking dingleberry that just won't release when they try to wipe. Okay.
Yep.
Man.
Rimwada. Her name is Rimwada because that was my thing. So I want to get busy with Rimwada. That's what I was going to put on the back of my truck. So, everybody realize that's her real name. Rimwada something. She's Indian.
Yeah. I agree with you, Adam. They came out with it that they're still predicting that Biden's going to be losing so bad that they're going to throw his ass out by August, and they're going to put Michael in there.
I saw something today where the Democratic National Convention is. I believe it's Chicago.
Yeah.
And it was the same place that Johnson said he wasn't going to run. So isn't that kind of odd?
Yeah. So needless to say, if they put she on that ballot,
I don't see that.
we need a list of every person that votes for that person, because they're either a racist or they're a sexist.
Or their brains just scrambled.
Good morning, Lady D. Because we were there 8 years, and you saw how freaking wonderful we ended up there. Now, they're still trying to freaking work out a deal between Russia and Cuba to put nukes on Cuba again. And freaking Potato Head ain't going to do anything about it. So we'll have nukes right at our freaking southern door. How's Floridians feel about that?
I kind of don't get that, because if they have hypersonics and hypersonics do what they supposedly say they do, they can be here in just a few minutes and they're undetectable. Got nothing to shoot them down. So, I'm like, what do you want to end it in 10 seconds or 30 seconds?
Yeah, but by reason, Putin talks a big game, but he knows, since we have the finger of God, right? They can't detect that till it's too late.
Oh, you talking about the rods of God?
Yep, I call them the fingers.
They say they got all this, and again, I'm just like anybody in their right mind. It's mutual destruction. If they launch, what was that movie, War Games? A long time ago in the 80s, when they all launched, we launch, and just there's no winners.
No.
I just think if it ever happens again, it would probably be a rogue religious situation, in my opinion.
Well,
One dirty bombs or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are freaking nuts. That's all I know. It's got to be the plane farts making everybody crazy. Too much heavy metals. We're all going to be like Potato Head. We're going to walk around like zombies. They keep hitting us with the heavy metals.
Mm-hmm.
That's just cloud seeding, though. Don't worry. We're just trying to make it rain more.
No comment.
I used to make fun of it. I said, this is crazy. But when I set out in California, I don't know. Last time I've been to California, a long time ago. And I sat and watched a beautiful, clear day, and I watched these things zigzag, 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 and then the sky was just covered, and I watched it spread.
Yeah.
I was like, there's something with this. I don't know the whole truth, but there's something with it. But it's all for mankind. They're trying to save the planet. Don't worry.
Well.
All right, folks. Everybody wants to drive the same speed in all three lanes, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I watched the documentary last night, and they're talking about volcanoes. Do you know you have 800 active volcanoes above ground in the world?
How many below in the sea?
And 50 of them are active, actually blowing every year. They erupt. Under the ocean, they couldn't come up with a number because they don't know. They're too busy going to Mars and freaking sending shit to Jupiter and trying to find out if Pluto's really a planet behind Uranus, Now it's
not Uranus.
Yeah. No, it's one of those things you got to put some of those healing pads on behind Uranus in order to find out if it's an actual planet or not. But
that's a shitty situation, Trust.
Yeah. Hey. Why the name of Pluto? They should just named it hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoids.
Yeah. Now think about it. If they would have called Pluto a hemorrhoid, it's the thing would never go away. That's how NASA feels. That's their biggest freaking accomplishment was to listen to somebody who didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. It's a planet. It goes around the sun, just like all the other ones do, except for the moons that go around the planet that's going around the sun. Hmm. Yeah.
In my 50 plus years of living, the only thing I figured out is us as humans, the trees, the birds, and we're all on a cycle, and so is everything else around us. It's all a cycle. It's like the 11-year cycle we're going through now with the sun.
Yep.
Everything cycles.
Yeah. But they can't figure that out. It's climate change. I guarantee you by next year, they're going to say women create more freaking gas that's bad for the environment than men. So what's their plan going to be? Eradicate women? Watch.
Yeah, that's
How you feel about that, ladies? Yeah. Don't be surprised it's not on the agenda. Oh, everything's a trap, Adam. Yep, exactly.
change of some sort is coming, whether it be good or bad. Change is coming. I just don't know which one it's going to be. I'll try to stay on the good side.
Yep. Oh, Skynet is active and been active for several years now.
This Death Star is fully operational.
Yep. Well, hey, remember remember when Russia freaking shit their pants when Reagan announced we're going to do Star Wars, and then supposedly he said we didn't do it. They canceled it. Bullshit. As much money they spent, they didn't cancel it.
Well, they don't waste all that money for nothing. And it's funny how movies coincide with this. Just look back at the last Top Gun movie with that
Yep.
experimental plane.
Yeah. I don't know. It would have been more realistic. They would have put Bruce Willis in that experimental plane instead of Tom Cruise.
Bruce is done, unfortunately.
Yeah, but he would have been able to handle the G's a lot better. Tom Cruise ain't looking too good. I'm still pissed
Yeah,
off.
Bruce done been in space.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, exactly. Ghost Sniper Department's all money laundering. Like I said, we're going to save billions of dollars. If you can land on an asteroid like they've shown us, why haven't they freaking landed and put freaking rovers on them where they just sit there and film everything throughout where the asteroid's going? It goes out of our solar system and then others. And then it basically comes back around again. So think about it. You know how many pictures we could have for our freaking big ass freaking telescopes can't pick up?
Balchinians are not going to put up with that shit. They'll blast the rover.
Yeah, you like Nancy, yeah, pizza guy. Yeah, just like you put pineapples on your pizza too. Pizza guy's the only guy I know will eat pizza with anchovies and pineapple. Yeah,
Ooh, damn.
yeah,
Pineapple's one thing, maybe anchovies, but together,
yeah.
something's wrong with
No,
that.
a Hawaiian pizza with pineapple's fine, but there ain't no anchovies on it. Nope.
With jalapenos. A lot of people out here.
Yeah, Adam,
Oh,
exactly.
no wonder there's a lot of people. Everybody's off today. I'm sitting there going, why is there so much damn traffic this time of day?
Yeah. You got to remember, Adam, you only got a cell phone. You need to have one of those tricorders like Captain Kirk did. They worked from the spaceship all the way down to the planet.
Yep.
Those things are awesome. Oh, pizza guy, I'm not a liar. Just because you fold your pizza slices to make it look like a taco, it's still a pizza. You can call it. You can be a liberal and change the wording and say it's a taco. But we know you have anchovy and pineapple tacos / it's really a pizza. So enough said. Yep, and they got that freaking one big giant telescope in Antarctica that they do, and they can't spot planet number 9. They can't spot freaking any
Too
freaking
much space junk. You didn't know that?
man. They can't spot any freaking asteroids coming in from the southern
I,
tier of the planet, let alone the northern tier. They can only pick it up from the sides. They can't look up or down. Think about it.
I think it was Monkey Works the other day put up did a video, his normal sit rep thing or whatever, but he's got a link on that video to show how much what's flying around in space, and if it was real, and I believe it was, there's just so much just junk and satellites and everything buzzing around up there.
Yeah,
That's why we see them fireballs, I think.
yeah. Well, you got to think about it. They don't make anybody respond. Any big corporations, any governments, they don't have to pick up their trash when it doesn't work. That's why when Skylab came down, everybody had to freaking be ready to wear a hard helmet. What a hard helmet gonna do with a freaking space lab coming down on your head, going about 3,000 miles an hour? Think about it.
Safety first again.
Yeah,
Have your hearing protection on and your eye protection, your hard hat. You'll survive it.
yeah. Saying those fingers are the rods from God. When they hit the ground, they impact like a nuclear weapon with no explosives in them. Think about it.
Aren't they supposed to be made out of titanium or something?
And they're going to create a crater like an atomic bomb, or correction, like a nuclear bomb. You know how deep those craters get? Holy crap! I don't care if you freaking have a bunker underground. You better be like 6 miles underground, or that shit not a rock your world. So yeah, Putin. Yeah, you're screwed. You can be in your freaking bunker, drop one of those right on your location. You're done. By the
Well,
time
if you have an EMP and shut down all the communications and GPS, then you're not able to respond to said uh, thing up in space. I think the EMP is probably the biggest threat, not other than even more than nuclear weapons.
yeah,
One EMP would cripple this country.
yeah. But if we have any threat or anything happen, it's going to be from North Korea. China's still our biggest
I agree.
but because little fat boy there, you know, he has to prove himself. He's never really been a leader to anything except for
Rice
using the
patties.
yeah, exactly, and threatening people that can't fight for themselves. And think about it. His military's not even tested. His military's changed over. He's got all these people that freaking don't know how to run a military, let alone be in the military. And we're supposed to be threatened from him. I'll tell you what, he's going to get a rude awakening if he does attack South Korea on the ground war. Because South Korea, I'm impressed with a lot of those military people the whole time I spent there. And knowing the SOFA Act and the war plans, if North Korea ever attacked, yeah, North Korea's fucked.
Yeah, but Big Brother protects him.
Now, China's worried about Japan. I guarantee you Japan's got nukes. I'm not going to confirm it, but I got the strong feeling they got nukes and they got them straight pointed.
They've been building their damn military since all this shit with China. And the
Yeah.
Chinese are harassing the shit out of the Philippines.
Yep. And that's where we're freaking stuck because we're going to support the Philippines more than we're going to support freaking Taiwan. I really hate to
I
say
would
it.
have to agree with you on that one. I really would.
But this administration was smart. And Potato Head, since you got one of your interns probably watching me because I'm on your list. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Intern, whoever you are, he, she, it, whatever. Yeah, maybe you want to look at the BRIC countries and we stop doing business altogether with anybody that's involved in BRIC. Now, I understand they have a right to freaking try to strengthen their own freaking money goals and all that. But when they're trying to freaking collapse ours and that's part of the freaking plan, we stop doing business with them, period. Let their fucking people starve. So I say, oh,
We
you're
can't
hungry?
though. We rely on all them countries. That's the sad part. They've said all this stuff. We rely on China and all the goods are
Okay.
made there.
Yeah, but think about it. If he was smart enough and he had a smart administration in the last 3 years, he could have been freaking getting factories.
Oh yeah,
Freaking start doing the shit.
well, I totally agree. That was all shut down
Yeah.
as soon as Tater got in.
Yeah. We don't need them. Hell, we could close the borders right now. But everybody says, oh, we need Mexico. Why? For avocados? We grow avocados here.
Easy now. I like my avocados.
Yeah, I mean, you can get them from California too. They'll just force the freaking farmers and the freaking corporations to stop selling the stuff that we use to other countries. Is it going to raise prices? Yeah, but what happens to raise prices on for us? Think about it. Would you rather pay higher prices for food or higher prices because you're sending money to Ukraine? Think about it.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Bad. All that money. Somebody posted, I don't know how true it is, they're giving more money to Ukraine than they're giving to the Marine Corps.
Yep.
What the hell?
You got to really. So you got to remember, like, what was it, Brazil? When they had their freaking overthrow and all that other stuff. And now they're doing business with Russia and everybody else. Remember,
well, Venezuela too.
No, it was Venezuela, exactly, not Brazil. Venezuela. They took over. They confiscated the Coca-Cola factory down there. They never returned her back. So why are we doing business in all these other countries? Because it's cheaper. Well, hell, we got all these illegals
That's
here
why.
now. No, yeah, but now we got all the illegals here that need jobs. Freaking start paying them $2 an hour, $2 an hour to freaking bottle Coca-Cola.
Can't do that here though. They could get away with it in other countries. That's why they do it.
Well, all they gotta do is pass a law saying only U.S. citizens will get minimum wage or better. Non-citizens will only get paid this, and then cut off their freaking assistance on everything else. See how quick they freaking go back to their own countries to make more money.
I agree, but they won't do it. The ones that are in power are making too much money off it. That's why they continue to, and they don't get stopped.
Yeah.
Nobody stopped them.
See, and these people aren't smart enough to realize that they're letting all these people in, a lot of them unvetted, terrorists, murderers, and all this other stuff. And if they keep protecting them, they're going to piss off the wrong people when some of these family members get hurt. Oh, I guarantee you there's a list out there for some crazy organization, 3-letter words or more, with all these people, all these politicians are protecting these illegals. And when shit happens, you're going to see how quick that hit list dwindles down.
What was that movie? The Punisher comes out and starts.
Yeah. I'm not, praying for it or anything, but there's enough crazy people out there with no common sense that they would do that shit. Because it's in a movie.
Oh yeah, several movies.
Yeah. So, and all the people, they may not use their brains, but they remember what freaking Hollywood told them to do. And they do it. And Chappie says, snakes and sparklers. Yep.
Got to go to the gun store today.
Yep, John Camper. Yep. How they dropped off the GED and high school requirements. Yep. Pretty soon, coming to a city near you, they'll be drafting middle schoolers. Now, back in the Civil War, a 10-year-old reading you how to use a gun. You're in, boy. Hell, before any kids go, I guarantee you, I'll make sure women are freaking drafted first. And they fucked up by freaking going on social media protesting one and be able to have abortions. Could be like, oh, nope, we got you here. Look, yep, that's you. Oh, you're pregnant right now? Nope, abort it. She's gone. Don't even give a choice. You're pro freaking killing babies, so we'll fix it for you.
Man, you're spicy today.
Blaming all the truckers.
I blame the damn truckers. Fucking truckers.
You
Nasty
know,
son of a bitches.
and this is the last thing I'm going to say about the truckers. Okay, I support them. I know they mean well. The odds are against them, but they didn't learn from the terrorists in 9/11. They
Well,
just they just need to shut Manhattan down. You shut the freaking financials down, the people that live in Manhattan, all the rich lollydas, and they can't freaking get food. They can't freaking do
you've
business.
been there, right? There's only so many ways in and out of that area. Just shut
Yeah,
them all down, and
yep. You shut it all down and let them freaking starve. And when people try to come up behind them and say, "Hey, you need to open," it's like, what? You want us to do it to your city too? I guarantee a lot of people start backing off.
I don't know if you were old enough. I know. I mean, I remember some of the stories,
Mm-hmm.
but when the truckers, when it was mainly unions, and that's what I said last night, they didn't play. They were throwing bricks through people's windshields.
Yep.
But the problem there was they didn't have cameras everywhere.
Yep.
There's cameras, satellites. See everything you do, then the next thing you know, you're going to jail. That's what I tried
Yep.
to say last night. Times are different.
Yep.
You gotta do it a different way. I just don't know how, other than
Well,
just pulling the brakes. But all these big companies, because there's just not many. The number of owner operators and independents like me out here has decreased tremendously since the '70s. And it used, like I said, it used to be a privilege. You had to go do a lot of shit to become an independent truck driver in the
yep.
'60s and '70s and '50s.
Yep.
But anybody can do it now.
Yeah. You got to think about it. Release the mob leaders. Get them out of prison. You know the mob's still around. You know they're still running the construction, the trash, and all the other shit, even
Oh
from
yeah,
prison.
Teamsters.
Yeah, yeah. You work out a deal with them, they can shut the whole freaking place down, and there ain't nothing the government can do about it. Because you know Teamsters will freaking fight. They don't give a shit. They'll beat the
Oh,
crap out
I had my run-ins with them a long time ago up there.
of you. So think about it. And they fuck around with the freaking truck drivers too much. The Teamsters will join in. I'm telling you right now, because they need the freaking truck drivers. How else are they going to get the stuff that falls out of the trucks? Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I was thinking. I'm going back to the days of what was that? What was that Sean Connery movie with the guy that played
Oh
Robin?
yeah, with the
Untouchables. Yeah, Untouchables.
Untouchables.
Yep. Elliot Ness was never freaking actually a public servant. It was all just a mannequin facade.
Yeah, that's unfortunately for the people who. That's why I quit going up there. I'm not going to tolerate the craziness, and the cost.
Yeah,
I keep my happy ass way below the Mason Dixon line.
yeah. Oh, you know who's probably shitting their pants right now? The Obamas. You heard about that house that blew up in, was it Pennsylvania? Or, I can't remember which state it was. I want to say it was Pennsylvania. But it just happened this past weekend. It blew
I
up the
didn't
whole
catch that one.
house. Fire department got injured. One got killed. It was like a 500 gallon gas tank. So I'm guessing
Propane.
it was propane. And what did the freaking Obamas put in their Key Largo freaking property underground? A
It's not Key
500.
Largo. That's the one that's up north, ain't it?
Oh
Not
yeah, not Key
Nantucket.
Largo. Yeah, something Gardens. I can't.
Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they put a big old 500 gallon freaking propane tank in their ground in their back of their house, and then their cook died. So yeah. So I guarantee they're shitting bricks because this is probably the same freaking type of tank.
Uh,
Yep, Ghost Cyper Farmer says they have 500 he has a 500 gallon propane tank above ground. Well, when the bombs are putting theirs in, they're putting below ground, and this other one that blew up was below ground too. So I don't
That's
know.
kind of in line with. I've been interested. I caught it on somewhere, and then I started looking into it on YouTube and stuff. This gasifier thing where they're taking wood heat. Looks like a liquor still.
Yeah.
And then they pull the gases off there and running generators with it. I think I'd heard of it, but I never seen it actually operate. It was kind of interesting
Uh-huh.
for alternative fuel.
Now, I would trust the above ground ones because I grew up with above ground propane tanks. But below ground, no. There's too much shit happens. The ground shakes, you freaking disconnect shit. I mean, why do you think they don't put power lines under the ground in most of the country? They put them above ground. Hmm.
So they can fix them real easy. But they run a lot of here. They run a lot of damn fiber optics in the ground. Tell you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Hardmare says, yep, her too, 500-pounder above ground.
We're on natural gas. That's the only thing that bothers me. They can cut those pumps off, and I won't have no gas.
Yeah.
But I know how to build a fire.
Yeah. Good morning, Harvest Mary. Now I'm trying to
Uh,
remember. I got to go look at my page real quick. But today
yeah,
is, huh?
I forgot to tell you. I had a big hit on my Cash App last night, paying me to come sit with you today, babysit you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's $500. Come sit on your stream today. I said I'll take it. I can be kind and nice.
Yeah, I know. I know. Frickin' Shift Kicker didn't do it.
uh, I don't mind. It kills the time, and then you talk and you learn a few things and make
Yeah,
somebody laugh or something. It kills the time for me.
yeah. I had one
Plus, I
comment.
kind of like talking to you, even though you're old, aggravating shithead vet.
Okay, well, I'm going to clarify something on my short video I did today, because I do the national things to celebrate and talk about. And today is National Vet Girls Rise Day, and a lot
What?
of people National Vet or Veterans Girl Rise Day. It's basically lady veterans. They're out of the military. Today's the day you celebrate when they continue on to, you support them to continue on with what they're doing in life. They get out of the military, they end up becoming a CEO somewhere and stuff like that.
It's a new one on me. I guess I learned something every day. Never heard of that one.
See, and a lot of people don't. That's why I try to put them out there. Some stuff's really weird. Some stuff doesn't make sense. But hey, I just report what they have out there. So, and that goes in spite with, I think, Shift Kicker. I got to look on her page since I got the other open. I think her Women's Wednesday is this Wednesday, I believe. I got to look. And so,
She didn't mention anything about it last night, but it might be.
yeah, I'm looking on her page now because I used to do the Ladies Wednesday
I know why
thing.
you're there. I know why you're there trying to get a hookup.
No, I was always supporting women
Oh,
and
okay.
doing the live streams, my videos, and everything just became too much. Because needless to say, yeah, I don't have a team of people like all these other people do. So yeah. Oh, dang it! Back up, back up. I just saw the date on it. Oh, that was 3 weeks ago. Go to community page. You should have something posted already.
I must have a tailwind today. You wouldn't believe what kind of difference having a headwind or tailwind in these damn trucks makes. Side wind, I don't even want to talk about that. I hate getting hit from the side when it's windy.
Yeah. Well, I'm not seeing anything out there. She's got too many things posted on her community right now.
She's extremely busy.
Oh yeah. But I'm glad she is doing it. She's doing an excellent job on the Women's Wednesday one. 1 month, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, she's due, so it should be one. No, it is on the 21st. This Wednesday, 11:30. Women's Wednesday.
Today is the 19th, ain't you? 19th,
Yep.
20th.
So it's this Wednesday, 11:30.
That
She
wouldn't be
got
the 24th, would it?
no the
That
21st.
21st, yeah. So yeah, today's 19th.
Yeah, she got a picture of herself, one of 10, one of you, and I believe the other one is $1 Million Meg. And all 4 of you have crowns, so yeah.
What the hell?
And if you're wondering which an AB is, look at the one that doesn't have his or her hand over her lips. He's just blowing a kiss. That is, yeah, that's AB.
That's new to me.
Oh, well, hold on. Since it's new to you, let me go back to it and see if I can share it real quick so you can see the picture. All right.
I don't. As long as I get paid for it, I don't care.
Oh, you'll get paid for it.
Yeah, I know I will.
All right. You ready to see the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, the one on the left is Shift. The one on the right is 10. And then you got AB. And I believe the other one is $1 Million Meg. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I got 2 words for you.
Hey, that's Shift. It ain't me. I just report what I see. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. She didn't put on there who the guests are. So I'm just guessing that's you because that looks
Oh,
like your
okay.
lips. You said something about, Oh, no, actually, you commented on something that Craig the Hunter said on his rhyme thing.
Craig was off the chain last night.
Yeah. About the women dancing or whatever.
I'm glad I was sitting still. Oh, the lake looked
Yeah, the men looking
pretty
through a
today.
hole. Yeah. Hey, Marshmallow Man, good to see you. Ghost Site Performance
Ready for
says
snapper season.
identifies an exempt politician child. Yep.
Other words, Hunter.
Yep, Ginger Ninja. I kind of worry about that one too. I mean, I had a lot of great women in the military that did their job a whole lot better than men in combat and all the other stuff. But then I see the ones that went in and then they had to get out because of PTSD. What PTSD? I mean, you got a paper cut? Come on now.
I'll say this: those women that are in the IDF, you don't want to mess with them.
Oh, hell no, you don't.
Nope. They know how to cut your throat 30 different ways, and you won't even know what happened.
Yeah, that's why Puerto Rican women don't scare me. They used to at one time, but after I met women that were in IDF, it's like, oh, hell no, Puerto Rican ain't got shit on these women.
I know.
Yeah.
They have no problem with dissecting your ass.
Yeah.
Very well schooled in hand to hand and knife work.
Yeah, they'll be in the kitchen chopping up vegetables, cut your throat, and go right back to cutting vegetables without blinking an eye.
My wife's
Yeah.
got one. She's originally from Israel, and she comes over and they'll have wine or something. And I'll start messing with her, and my wife goes, "You keep messing with her." She says, "You want to go outside and roll?" And well, she's younger than me, like early 40s. No, I'm not messing with you.
Yeah.
You keep running that mouth, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. That's how it is. Sometimes you got to peer. See, I know those ladies are like, America's a joke. American women are a joke. And I really hate to say this, ladies. You might really get insulted worse on this than anything else. But a lot of other countries, the women really believe American women are a joke. You're self entitled. Not you personally, but the image of an American woman. She's self entitled. She expects everything to be handed to her. Now, I'm not saying the ones in chat or that way, but that's how.
I'm glad you clarified that. I'm sitting here going, "Uh-oh, you're opening up a big box of worms."
Well, they got a problem where they just got to hold it till Wednesday, and they can let it loose with Shift, and Shift will freaking explain it to her.
They'll be at your house protesting.
So they could try all they want. I got Roman candles ready. I'll just go up on the roof and start shooting Roman candles at them.
From Kansas.
Yeah, they'll move when they get hit by them. If you didn't grow up freaking having Roman candle battles
I
in the
did.
street, you'll move once you get hit the first time. It's like a paint gun. You don't feel pain until you get hit. And it doesn't matter how much gear you got. We'll find that one spot between your freaking shoulder blades and your freaking face mask, right on the base of your neck.
Well, I got one better for you. We used to do this. You take some and you freeze them just for that prick. And the froze paintballs, shit, they hurt like hell.
Well,
My understanding, it feels like wearing a bulletproof vest, getting a 9 or something like that popped at you.
yep. Yep, Ginger Ninja, I know exactly what you're talking about because when the freaking first Gulf War took off and they sent some of the females over there, they were running the numbers. I mean, they're running it with no pimp. And you know what I'm talking about. And then
I got a friend that was involved in that. Yep.
And then they got busted because they were pregnant and sent them back. Waited until they had their baby, then kicked them out. Which I thought was bullshit.
Good close friend of mine made her retirement.
They should have handed the baby off to somebody else that threw their ass in prison. 10 years in Leavenworth for being a hooker be good enough for them alone.
This one didn't get pregnant, but she made her retirement because she was paid serious money to go take a little trip to Laos or Vietnam or wherever they took off to on their short time or whatever. Oh yeah, I'm talking, 6-figure money.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you, Ginger Ninja. Most women aren't, but they better start getting ready. Better start doing those Pilates and with that Zumba and all that other stuff. Because when it comes down to it, the last draft they had, they freaking exempted a lot of shit to let the guys go. You don't think they're going to do that with the women when they need them? If we got 3 fronts we're fighting, I guarantee you women are going to go no ifs, ands, or buts. And Canada's going to be smart enough to shut their freaking borders down. I guarantee you Mexico shut their border down too.
Uh-oh.
It's my morning scam call. Yep, scam likely. Yep.
Scammer alert.
Yeah.
All day long on my phone, somebody wanting to. I don't even answer them anymore. I got that set on my phone too. I mean, it's just constantly all day long.
Yep. Every morning. Hell, I had one at 8 o'clock at night.
You know what I tell them? I start asking them their number. I ask them their cell phone number. What do you want my phone? So I'd call you at all hours of the day like y'all do me.
Yeah.
And they're all foreign too.
At 8 o'clock at night, I freaking answered the phone. I was cussing them out in South Korean. And all you heard was click. But I won't get no calls at 8 o'clock at night again.
Yeah, I like messing with them. I used to do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Ten's been on the phone with me and one called one day, and we had a blast with one. She's like, "You're not right," because stuff I was saying, I wouldn't repeat on YouTube.
Yeah, as a teenager, I was one of those guys who would call Pizza Hut, and they'd put me on hold, and then I'd call Domino's, and then Domino's answered, and the Pizza Hut, and I'd get both of them talking to each other, trying to know what the specials were. Because I used to hate freaking having to call to order a pizza and they put you on hold. It was like, if you're busy, why'd you answer the phone? Can't you get an answering service that says, we are currently experiencing high volumes. Please wait. You're currently number 3 or something, like all the freaking billing places are. So.
Truck bypass way station. Well, thank you very much. I wasn't coming in there anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't seen the way station open in forever, but of course I haven't driven probably about 6 months.
Texas doesn't. They just show up. They'll take the ones that are on the side of the road. They'll
Yeah,
just pop in there one day.
yeah,
Texas used to be. New Mexico's real bad too. Ooh,
yeah, yeah.
glad
New
I don't.
Mexico. As soon as you pass El Paso, going to New Mexico, there's one. I don't know, maybe 15 miles.
They pull everybody in New
Yeah, they
Mexico.
pulled me in when I was moving to Vegas. I had a tarp over my truck because I had freaking all my freaking furniture and everything because I was moving. Saw my order, saw my ID, maybe I'd take it off the track. They looked at some of my boxes like, dude, those boxes, you can't fit a Mexican in them. And I ain't bringing no drugs. If I was, I'd be going the other way if I had drugs in them.
One couple of times I've hauled military stuff from out of California, and it was really weird. They even the border patrol when I pulled up, checkpoints, they turned their back and waved at me. I'm like, what in the hell is in this truck?
Yeah. Oh, they know. They probably thought you had somebody riding shotgun with you. 'Cause I used to do east to west coast things for the military. I'd be riding shotgun all the time. They would never fuck with us.
I
They pulled
wanted
us over. They pulled us over. They'd come up to the cab. The truck driver says, "Hold on a second. He's calling the U.S. Marshal." We call the local, the nearest U.S. Marshal, and he'd show up, say, "You're not checking this load. Keep going." And then he'd drive with us until he got to the state line, then let us go. And he went back to his business, and we just kept going. So,
that one in particular. When I got loaded, I was right there at the border, Tijuana, right there. I mean, throwing a rock. And this place I went into, uh, dude comes out. He's got the aviator glasses. He's wearing a suit, and he's carrying. He said,
uh-huh.
"How you doing today, driver?" I said, "I'm doing just fine." He said, "How are you good with instructions?" I said, "I am great with instructions." He said, "Here's what we're going to do." He said, "I'm going to stand on the side of your truck, and we're going to go around here and zigzag, and you're going to back up." And when I backed up, half the trailer was under a kind of a tarp thing. I
Uh-huh.
had no idea. He said, "We'll seal it and bring you the bills, and that's how we do it here." I said, "I am just fine." Said dude was about 6'4" and uh, muscled up, toting the gun too. And I wasn't gonna mess with him.
Yeah.
Then I made a mistake going over to the Savannah River site. This is when I early driving career
Mm-hmm.
and made the wrong turn. And next thing I know, here they come out of the woodwork, stopping
Yep.
me,
Yeah.
and they were locked and loaded. I
Yeah.
was in a place that I was not supposed to be.
What you doing, boy?
You know, you know where you're at. I said, obviously not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of frown on that shit.
Yeah. I'm just looking for my little buddy. He's about this
Yeah,
tall, bald. He's gray in color, no hair. And,
you
goes by the
follow
name.
us. There'll be a truck in front of you and behind you. We'll take you where you can turn around and follow you out. Yes, sir. Aye, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Never made that mistake again.
Yeah. As soon as you left, you're doing that Captain Morgan thing.
They knew who the hell I was. I mean, because they run your tag and facial recognition. I mean, scale houses that way now. They know who you are before you can pull in there,
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean, I'm not out here doing anything. I'm just hauling chicken.
Yeah.
Might be something inside them chickens. I have no idea. I have no involvement in that because they open my doors inside the plant and seal it inside the plant. So I know nothing.
Yeah. So are your chickens whole? Or are they broken down?
It's product last night. I had breast, chicken party wings, breast, drumsticks. I mean, it's a mix of everything.
Yeah.
It was a pretty easy load. I only have 5 products. I have had up to 18 to 20 different products on the truck, and that's when it gets serious. Takes them forever to get it off of me.
Yeah. I figure out which product switch, even though it's marked on there.
Damn, lady, take a picture. You went past the little line. I almost took the front end of your vehicle off.
Yeah. That's what I've noticed a lot on the roads lately. That's the only reason I don't like driving, but go to the gun store, I'm gonna have to do it. A lot of people are not paying attention to what they're freaking doing, and they don't plan their trips now when they get on the road.
No,
I
they're
mean,
too involved with their phones, is what I see.
yeah,
Truck drivers. If you look at the trucks now, and I'm not one of them, I don't have anything on my windshield. They'll have 2 or 3 types of something up there, watching movies and GPS. I have no idea, and they're just constantly distracted.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in now.
Yeah. Yeah, with my vehicle being so high up, I see almost everything everybody else driving in their things, even most of the trucks. And
That's
none
why I
of the
like
ones
sitting
get
up. I
taller
can
than
I
mine
can
are.
I can see way ahead of me, see things before they ever happen. I mean, it's
Yeah.
gotten to where it's just become so natural. You can see things start before they start. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just by
Oh,
watching people.
yeah, I agree with you. But if I win the lottery, I'm gonna have the first flying car in this city, and I'm gonna freaking speed right over the freaking interstate and try to see which cop's gonna say, "Well, we took a picture. You're exceeding the speed limit." It's like I wasn't driving on the roadway, bitch, and take that
They
a court
already
fight it.
they already got the little drone things you can ride in. I don't know about that though. What if you run out of Yeah, I'll have to have a parachute.
Yeah, no, they
Run
got
out of
yeah,
battery power.
they got those 2 car seaters that are turned into planes that you can fly. So, but that's the only reason. If I win the lottery, I'm buying one just to test the freaking. See, they try to give me a ticket because, well, how did they track me? What's the speed limit up in air when I'm flying over the interstate, but I'm not on the interstate? So they'll lose on that one. And then I'll go mess with the people in Arizona because they like doing the planes there. Every time
They
they
used
run
to
radar,
Florida.
yeah. Every time they run radar, I'll get right underneath them, so they'll freaking get mine instead of the cars, so the cars can keep speeding.
Yep. When I was a kid, you go down to Florida and you see all the white lines across highways. That's what they were for. They would uh, timestamp you from line to line
Yep.
and call you in. But now we got cameras everywhere.
Yep, Happy Chappy. If I get that flying car before you get yours, I'm gonna get a license plate that says "S.H. Chappie." Personalized plate on my plane. Then you're gonna have to change your YouTube name. You ain't got the vehicle to go with it. Oh,
Sorry, dude.
oh
Got out
man,
of my way.
damn, this stuff's strong this morning. Just popped a couple of Mentos. Woo. Well, so what are you planning to do the rest of the day since it's gonna be a gorgeous day?
Oh, it's beautiful here. No streaks in the sky.
Not yet.
Spring's coming.
No, it's a farce. Just like y'all like to say, trust the plan. Get everybody outside because it looks all nice and blue, and then they're gonna freaking start spraying.
I don't doubt that. Seen it before. By mid-afternoon, he'll be out here buzzing around.
Yeah, and you gotta realize this is why I don't associate with that statement. Trust the plan. Okay, this goes back when you were in like kindergarten, first grade, when you learn to connect the dots. The plan was to connect the dots by number, right, or by letter, to make a picture. And then you color it, right. But you always had at least 3 to 5 kids in that classroom that could never connect the dots. Now you got to think about it. Those are the ones running the government. So
Come on, man.
the plan failed. So you can't trust the plan, man. I'm telling you right now.
There's only one person I say that to, and that's Pooty Poot, because he just hammers me all the time. You should trust the plan, AB. I am. I'm trusting my damn plan.
Mm. Well, see, Metallica had it right, Master of Puppets. Gold Sniping Bomber. And that's why I listened to Deep Purple this morning as my motivation song. Perfect Strangers. You gotta do that. Now, of course, after I followed it with some Rob Zombie American band. So,
Little mud vein mixed in.
yep. Well, I don't know. who was it earlier? They're saying, oh, they're probably going to get like Beyonce and Taylor Swift to be on the ticket. Nah, I don't think so. I do not think so.
No,
What
they're
do they
right
know?
where they need to be.
What do they know about politics? Just as much as Obama did. Think about it.
Well, they get the rock. It's the next plan.
Mhm.
Oh, you're rolling. Shut your hole.
Yeah.
What
They're
is
going
this
to put
guy
it.
doing?
Say, if I got to get a non-politician to be president, and I could be on the ticket, then my next choice would be Gary Sinise. He's a
Yeah, he
hardline.
seems to be a pretty good one.
Yeah, he's a level-headed conservative. He believes in the bets and people, and yeah, I want to see him go up to the podium at the White House and some freaking. Think about it. Some reporter goes, Lieutenant Dan, Lieutenant Dan. You know, I always have a
You're
dream.
wrong. You're wrong. I saw a meme this morning with Bubba Gump on it, and they'd like to kill me.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. See, you got to
Or
say something off the wall. That catch like six people were freaking looking at their phones or something instead of watching and listening. And as soon as I heard Lieutenant Dan, they looked up again. Yeah, The Rock's done. He ruined his career. They made him as part of the board members of WWE, and then they tried going in again. I'm like, no, he's done. I'm so tired of seeing him in movies. His movies are failing. Just the same thing with John Cena. Go back to your hefty commercials.
yeah, go protect the Chinese.
You know, and they disrespected freaking what's his name, Randy
Savage.
Macho Man. Yeah, Randy Savage. Now I understand that
Well, there's a
update
whole
the
big
commercial.
storyline to that.
Yeah, I understand that update the commercial, but they should have gone a different way instead of WWE with other people because the people they picked to do that commercial freaking they suck. They're no caliber or anything to push that commercial. So
See if I lose signal right here. It's pretty bad through this area.
yeah,
The day Ric Flair dies, that's just going to be it for me.
no. Well, I don't know. A couple of times he looked like he was on his deathbed trying to
He looked.
be up there.
Yeah, they were giving him shit the Tampa Bay game when he came out there, and yeah, he looked pretty rough.
Yeah.
But hell, the man should have died in a plane wreck,
No.
plane crash. Tough old bastard.
You know, something came out yesterday on Jeremy Reiner, but I didn't get to read the article. Now we know he was in that snow tractor or snowplow injury thing. He's been bedridden while of his injuries and all that. So I don't know if he's recovered, gotten better, going through physical therapy, or if he died. I didn't get to read the story, so it just flashed through real quick. So if anybody in chat knows anything going on with it,
I thought he was on the road to recovery.
yeah. Well, he's going to have a lot of recovery. I think there's more to the story than what they reported, too.
I
Personally,
believe so too.
I don't know. Accidents do happen closer to home, so I should tell everybody: don't look at your phone, don't, or anything else. When you get in your car, put your seatbelt on and wait until you're at least 5 to 10 miles away from the house before you start doing your crap with your phone. It's funny because I was watching movie trailers to see what movie to watch on Tubi, and there's a couple of them where they showed a woman freaking out driving and looking at her cell phone. Because they were not brand new movies. It came out like 10 years ago. I was like, yep, that's part of the problem there. Not because it's a woman, but because somebody's using a cell phone in their car.
Finger effing their phone.
Yep. And people are like, oh, well, I eat a burger and I freaking do this. Well, you ain't eat burgers now because it costs you too much to buy a burger to eat in your car while you're driving somewhere. So, I don't know.
That's why I pack my food when I leave.
Yeah.
Better for you
So,
anyway.
Shift Kicker should be in a deep REM sleep now. So, she's probably dreaming. She's dreaming at timing out people for 10 seconds. Oh, she just woke up. I sense it. It's like, that motherfucking trust. She's talking bad about me. Let me log in real quick. I'm going to laugh if she pops in.
I am no part of it.
Now, I'm telling you,
I know nothing.
I have witnesses. They know I live shift. If it wasn't for shift, I'd have people up like you up here instead.
There you go.
No. But you always
I
go.
tried to get Jay. I was on his ass last night. I said, "You need to get up early." He said, "Why?" He said, "Oh, I got to get up early for my attorney. I promised him, but not today." And when he come in that morning, I couldn't believe he was up.
Well,
They don't wake up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
yeah. Every once in a while he gets up early, which I was surprised. I think he just got up to go to the bathroom and looked what was on your phone. And he got a notification.
Sleepwalking.
Yeah.
Sleepwalking.
Yeah. The one that really shocks me is 10 when she's freaking like, what the heck?
Oh, they were on late last night. I mean, I got up there where I delivered about 2:30, and I said, "You know what? I'll talk to y'all later." And click, and they were still going for a while.
Yep.
But that's time change, time difference between here and there.
Yep.
And I'll work vampire hours, day and night.
Yep. I had watched the show last night with you doing your statement and all that. And then when I woke up this morning, one of the first things on YouTube was "You're short." Exactly what you said. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to give him a heads up real quick. I already watched it. Give you the thumbs up, and I freaking left because I didn't want to read the comments. I had a feeling you would probably get some comments on that. But
That was one, I think one. I mean, I just call it as I see it. That's it. And I wished I was wrong. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen this a couple of times,
Yeah.
The J6, and when the Canadian truck drivers did their thing, they all got heavily punished.
Yeah.
And they've said that some of it was deemed improper, illegal, but the damage is done. Just like the thing at the border. If they shut the borders down now, the damage is done.
Yeah.
I mean, they let it go on, let it go on, and let it go on.
Yeah. Well, they showed it. If they're gonna shut it down, they got to shut it down completely for a minimum 6 months. Unless
It wouldn't even take that long. It wouldn't even take that long. A week, and it would be pure hell in New York City.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. 3 or 4 days, the truck will shut down this country. You'll get whatever the hell you want, but it'll never happen.
Yeah. Now you do that. That's what I say. You do Manhattan, shut down the financial district. Everything's gonna go to crap. The Fed's not going to be working, and they ain't going to be freaking giving out loans. Biden won't be able to write all those freaking free checks to Ukrainians.
Yeah, it's.
And I really don't think the money's going to Ukraine either. I think it's going to Iran.
Oh, it comes back. It's laundered back to them. Some of them, not all of it.
Yeah.
Tell me how the little dude over there, Zelensky's got him I don't know what it is, a $700 million yacht.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you come up with that? Your country's just getting blasted to pieces.
Yep.
I think last night there was a warning that Russia had launched a bunch of their planes, was going to go bomb again. I think they had a lull. They weren't doing much. Now they are. I think they're getting ammo from Iran, North Korea, China, and they're able to blast some of that.
Yeah.
Missiles and other shit. Oh Lord, the world
I
we
had,
live in today.
I had a laugh at the beginning of this past week. They're freaking, oh no, Alaska's going to be the freaking battleground. Alaska ain't going to be no battleground.
Putin wants it. He says that's his land.
No, Russia wants it. Needless to say, we got a receipt, so he's kind of fucked.
Come get some.
Yeah. But what was it? Oh, did you hear about the titanium belt? Not the titanium, the the EV battery warehouse blowing up, catching
No,
fire.
we got one right here off 85 in north of Atlanta. Big one, big one.
Yeah, let me see. They still got it on the news stream.
Or lithium battery, some kind of battery plant.
Yeah,
But it's big.
lithium battery place freaking blew up and was burning.
That's a nasty fire too when them damn things catch up.
Yeah, that's why they say you can't throw those batteries in the freaking trash can. So, like they said, you could have thrown the solar panels, in normal trash, but yet they got a graveyard in California.
Where did this plant catch on fire at?
I'm trying to see if I can find the news stream for it. They had scrolled just when I hit live and started the music. I'm like, son of a bitch. I might just have to type it in, have it come up. So I know it was a big thing. Let me go to Google.
I got to go home when I get this truck home, change my clothes, and come back. I just kind of, how do we say it? Redneck engineered one of my landing gears when it broke the other day, and now I got to totally take it apart and fix it right, get the welder out. I patched it the other day and it didn't last long.
The warehouse in France storing lithium batteries caught fire on Saturday amid growing fears over their safety.
France?
And yeah, let's say France there, but I'm trying to see. Ooh, hold on. A, a fire at French battery recycling plant is now under control. Okay, it happened
God,
yesterday.
toxic waste situation of that shit.
Let me see if I can share this picture at least. Yeah. Now, for you that have weak stomachs or faint of heart or believe in climate change, that cow farts are creating all the stuff in the earth.
Viewer discretion is
What?
advised.
Yeah, you may want to look away. All right, here's the picture.
That's nasty.
Let me see. Yeah, I could scroll it up a little bit. Let me see how it looks. That's the buildings they're storing it in. That building looks like it's like 80 years old. They shouldn't be storing shit in it in the first place.
Insurance deal.
Yeah, but needless to say, and okay, so, well, you know how they say, happens over there, then it's going to start happening over here. That's why I talked about the cartel thing, because that's right there across the border from us. Hmm. So I expect that shit to happen like within the next week or so. You're going to start seeing organized freaking crime worse than you've ever even thought imagined. Hey, Ashley, good morning, darling. Surprised you're awake. Probably been up
Some of
since
those West
5.
Coast people are waking up.
Yeah. Well, it is almost 10:30. So, okay. Oh, now I'm back on stream yet. Okay.
Here's my roadblock on this same highway every time I come through here
Uh,
or stop. I got caught today. First time in about 2 weeks I got caught in it.
Yeah. Oh, I saw advertisement for a movie with Mr. Wahlberg or Marky Mark, as a lot of people know him.
Fresh bunch.
Yeah. And yeah, there's new movies coming out where he's like a I don't know, avid runner or something or another, and he finds his dog. I can't even think of King something or another. Oh, it's not King Arthur, it's something else. But it looks pretty good. I saw the previews. I mean, I looked like, hey, that might be a little interesting, a little
He
different.
moved. He moved out of Vegas or somewhere, and I think they started a studio. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's completely done with Hollywood. He's doing stuff independently or with people out of Hollywood. Driver blows.
Yeah, it's the same one as out here dancing. He gets me to blow the horn every time. He just
Yeah.
smiles like hell.
Mm-hmm.
Horn blows, but the driver don't. Damn it!
Yeah, he swallows.
A lot of lizards are us.
Yeah, gotta drink that coffee in the morning and swallow it down. Ain't no sipping on coffee. You gotta just chug that shit in the morning. Speaking of which,
I had none.
yeah, I haven't
One of the
had
only
any.
things I don't have in this truck is a damn. They make them little small Keurigs, but I don't have one. Trying to
Uh
ease off the caffeine.
oh. Yeah, I've been trying to do that, and I've noticed if I cut off the caffeine, I start smoking more. So I was like, less are both evil, so I drink coffee, so I don't smoke as much.
Just trying to stay off of it because I'm taking that damn super serum.
Yeah. So did you ever get your results back since you had to go donate another pint of blood like usual?
No, it's just that one time. I won't go back for 10 weeks,
Ah,
and then I'll pull everything up again. And I've been taking a low dose aspirin every other day, and just making sure. I think a lot of it, being a diabetic, was dehydration. I
yeah,
mean, I drink. I've already had like, I don't know, what is this, number 5 bottle of water this morning.
yeah.
I'm
So
really trying to.
I think it's not the amount of water you have in you; it's the timing of the water. So
Well, it goes out of me quick
start
too.
yeah, start figuring out when you need to regulate the water into your body because you drink 1, 2 bottles, you're going to the restroom, so and it's not really benefiting the rest of your cells and all that.
I'm gonna tell you what I found that works really good is that liquid IV stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that stuff. It's 10 times better than any Gatorade or any of those
Mm-hmm.
in the little packets. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, good morning, Supreme Ginger. Good to see you. Thank you for smashing the like. Appreciate you.
I
Yeah,
hit the thumbs down. I hit the thumbs down. It's just as good.
yeah. It doesn't matter. If I ever get monetized, I want to see if I can put the middle finger up. It's like, hey, you don't have to hit the thumbs up.
The
Or the
FU
thumbs
button.
down. Give me the finger, baby, as Al Bundy would say. I don't know if Al Bundy's still in here or not, but I used to freaking roll when freaking Al used to say that on the show. Come on, baby. And Ashley's still waiting for the coffee to brew. Oh.
Staring at it. It's like the cat at my house that stares at that damn automatic feeder. He knows when that thing goes off. He'll sit there and he's like he's wishing it
Well,
to go ahead and sling his little cat treats.
thanks, Ashley. She just gave me the finger.
Oh, you got the finger.
Yeah. She gave me the finger, baby.
Oh, you're used to that, ain't you? Don't you get the finger all the time?
Nah, I could care less. It don't hurt my feelings. I ain't got no feelings. All this shit.
Well, I was talking about getting your finger in your prostate.
Oh,
Figured you
no.
kind of enjoyed that.
No.
Getting your prostate milked or whatever it is checked.
No. Last time they checked the last time they checked my prostate, they used a what do you call it? You know those machines they use for ultrasound to check for a baby. They used that on me.
I don't even. I get a DOT physical. They don't even. used a finger.
Yeah.
Everything all right down there? Well, so far. I said,
Yeah.
I'll let you know when it ain't, though.
Yeah. Al Bundy's saying, "Yeah, I'm listening. I'm prepping. My prepping started with hiding a roll of TP for myself. Well, if you're just starting, you may want to freaking do a little bit more than one roll, Al." Oh, Ginger Ninja. Oh, finger looking good. Oh, no.
Ew.
Yeah,
Ew.
she must like fudge in the morning. Is that what you like, Ginger? You like fudge in the morning? I don't know. I'm kind of depressed. I've given up on Hollywood. I started noticing that some of the women in Hollywood actresses are hot and they have red hair. They're natural redheads. But then you start checking on their bios and stuff. They're all lesbians. I'm like, what the fuck?
Which ones are you talking about?
And the ones that aren't lesbians are married. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like,
I don't think they're actually really redheads. It's like Scarlett Johansson was in the Marvel movies.
oh
She was red.
no. She colored her hair. She wasn't a
Yeah,
natural. No, I'm talking about born ginger and still ginger.
I
There's
know
only
all about them.
probably about 8 in Hollywood, or they do movies for Hollywood, and they're either lesbians or they're married. I'm like, son of a bitch. Why can't I ever meet a freaking actual ginger? I like to date one. Out of all the
I don't know that you want to do that. I'm married to one. They're different
yeah,
creatures.
but you're a lightweight. That's the difference between me and you.
No.
Yeah, I can
I
rock.
just learned in time not to argue with it because you're just not going to win. It used to be fun. I used to enjoy it. Not no more.
I never argue with my partner.
Oh, you will with a red.
Oh no, no. You don't understand.
Oh, you don't understand. I've been married to one 27 years. Half Irish, half Scottish.
Yeah,
No, sir.
but she's had your balls in her purse the whole time. My
No,
balls don't
no,
detach, and she need a
no. That was the
freaking
problem.
no,
But I
no.
just, no, I know my role and shut my hole with her now. It doesn't work out very well.
Ginger Ninja. So I knew you're still there. You just she's just like, no, you don't.
See, I have a little thing called a ginger. When she gets mad, it's a ginger snap moment, and
Okay,
all hell, flinging fire and every damn thing else.
okay. Well, I'm going to the man who's been with that redhead all his life, ever since he scored those 4 touchdowns in his football career in high school, and he's still living.
Hmm. Oh, I'm still living.
I'm
I
not
just
saying he's
no.
happy. I'm not saying he's happy, but hey, he still lays down in bed with her every day. So yeah, I don't know.
Mine is a nuclear reactor. She she can take the lauded and it not even knock her ass out.
Yeah.
They're just totally different. They're chromosomes, DNA. I don't know. Now I
No.
got redheaded male friends. That, not like that, but the women, as a general rule, seems like they can take anesthesia or the pain meds, and that don't bother them. There's like several different things they're different on. I still, I know I'm gonna catch hell for saying that, but it's true.
No. See, y'all got it all wrong. I think the most dangerous woman on the planet is a woman with blue hair. Ain't that right, Ashley?
No, it's by far red.
She probably just spit out some of her coffee off her first drink out of her coffee. That's why I was trying to time it. It should be brewed enough before she got her thing. Yeah, she's laughing. I don't know what that little emoji is next to it, but oh, it's a rose. Oh, okay. Yeah.
A red rose.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So see, she's confirming. She fact checked me. I didn't get no gingers putting a rose up there fact checking about redheads. So when you're saying stuff, so yeah, exactly. You got blue hair, but you're crazy like a ginger, you know. And
He
Ginger
said that I
Ninja
did.
and Ginger Ninja Supreme Ginger. I'm not calling either one of you crazy, but you haven't been to a rodeo till you've been with a Texan. So enough said. Those Georgia boys just can't hang.
Oh, boy.
Supreme Ginger's like hashtag
I'm speaking from experience. You have not gotten any. I know better.
experience.
Yes, 27 plus years.
So you married. You married her right out of high school, right?
Pretty much.
Were
I'm
you
a
a
little bit
football?
older. I'm 4 years older than she is.
So did you play football in high school?
Yeah, but we didn't. This is when I moved out of where because of my craziness. I met her where our farm was.
So
It's
you're trying to be Al Bundy. You just couldn't be Al Bundy.
it's a real funny story that me and my buddy were going to a racetrack one night, and she come. We stopped by Hardee's to get something. And she was working at the hospital, and she come across, and he's the one that started lipping with her. Hey, Red, you want to go to the races and all this? And
Oh, that's it. I think we lost him. Ashley cut his freaking. Did you be talking about us genders? He'll be back, or he'll kick out and then come back. Al Bundy, the suspense. Yeah, they, that's why we can't have good things. Guys like this give gingers a bad name. All right, Supreme Ginger, we'll see you when you stream. Yep, I knew he was going to drop. Gingers have stages. As we get older, we calm down. We can flip that switch if need be. By the time we're older, we have people around us trained to know it's easy to pafoo. Yeah. The only time I think it might be dangerous to be around a ginger is when menopause is hit. You want to take like a long vacation until menopause is over. And just don't forget the rules when you come back. Yep. Ooh, I never. Yeah, well. See, I really get tired of freaking YouTube because it freaking keeps changing me to Top Chat and I can't see nothing. And if anybody popped in and I didn't see, I apologize. Good morning. Good to see you. We're picking on gingers. Well, I wasn't picking on gingers. I'd just say I've been noticing a lot of hot gingers. And yeah, well, Chidia King there was backed out because he probably got death threats. Who knows? But yeah, happy non President's Day today. The calendar might say it's President's Day, but nobody's birthday is today. And George Washington said it best. You can't celebrate President's Day when you don't have a president in office. Yeah. Ginger, tell us what the dumb stuff is. Ginger Ninja. I don't understand what the dumb stuff is. You know. I think gingers get a a bad hand dealt to them because they know how many people it takes to change a light bulb, but there's a lot of blondes out there that don't. You know, and I guarantee you, Ashley's probably knows a couple of blondes she wants to throw in her trash can and push out to the curb. So yeah, yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate and be a redhead. No, Ginger Ninja, I don't know. Tell me what the dumb stuff is. 4 cups? Oh, thank you. I needed to. I still haven't had no coffee yet. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm just giving you a hard time, Ginger Ninja. Oh, but I'm gonna finish this half a cigarette here, and then I guess I'll end the stream at that point because I guess Balchinian's not coming back. Probably pulled in the house, and his wife was screaming at him. You know. Oh, that's what happened on my stream yard. Okay, there you go. Now you can see the full picture. Now look at this picture. The only thing I see is they're having a bonfire, like every university does. Right before homecoming, they always have a bonfire. Looking through the laws in D.C., I didn't see anything where you couldn't have a bonfire outside the Capitol. So, yeah. Oh, they got a little emoji for a trash can? I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One thing I am proud of, I have never shaked one politician's hand. I don't trust them. But I did read an article where there's 10 states in the U.S. that, well, it's probably 20, but I'm going to just say 10, that they can confiscate your guns. Yeah. And Texas ain't one of them. They better have a search warrant and a reason to confiscate guns here. And still, then, there's no guarantee they're going to confiscate them. But New York, yep. California, yep. They can confiscate your guns. And they'll tell you later why they did it. But, like I said, you choose where you want to live. This shit goes kaput. This because either you didn't vote, you voted wrong, or you didn't get to know your neighbors and try to convince them to stop being blue. I've not once ever heard that Smurf lives matter. And I'll leave you with that thought. But I do want to appreciate everybody coming out. Shift Kicker did community service this morning with her neighbor to assist her so her neighbor could rest. So Shift Kicker's resting today. And I'm proud of her. She did reach over 1,000 also. She does have a Women's Wednesday this Wednesday at 11:30. And yeah, appreciate everybody that assisted getting her over 1,000. And as Schiff would always say, stay blessed, not stressed. And what Trust always says is, tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them, even if you dislike them, tell them you love them, because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes or 24 hours, and you don't want to live with that regret. You may think you wouldn't have regret, but you will, especially if it's a loved one you've been with for a while, and stuff like that. So, and yeah, remember, redheads' lives matter more than Smurfs. And beware the blue hairs. They're dangerous. And yeah, we'll see you around the streams. I'll try to see who's streaming and put it on the community page. And then once Shift wakes up and starts posting, then I'll let her take over. But I want to go play at the gun store today. And yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a nice week all week long. So it's like I'm in no rush. I got things I want to do outside. But today, to celebrate the President's Day, I think I'll go out and play at the gun store. Maybe go to the range a little bit and practice my constitutional rights. It's been a while since I did it. And then maybe tomorrow I'll go fishing. Who knows? Well, I do love y'all. Stay safe. And a happy chocolate mint day. Go get you some chocolate mints and gobble them all up. If you don't know, everything goes to crap. We might not have chocolate mint anymore. And I'm still looking for my exit screen. So thanks for coming out. Without y'all, we couldn't be here. We love you, and hopefully you enjoyed. And we'll see you later.